Yeah.
What's good, man? Call in. Hey, you already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 Let's Talk Real Talk, man. Call in Sundaughs.
Bro, how do I get blinded by that?
Stop playing. You feel me? Call in, man. Talk to the kid. It's about anything, you feel me? Talk about anything, any subject you want to talk about. You feel me? Nothing is really off subject. It's just that if you don't respect me or Queen TP and what we got to say, if you're telling y'all to hold up and, you know what I'm saying, then, I just have to go ahead and shut you down. But other than that, yeah, man, call in, man. Definitely call in.
I'm gonna just, come on, go through. Open the gate. God dang, bro, what the? Down the backside. Later. Where's she? Bro! No. I'm going to kill you.
Pick a subject, man. You feel me?
Come here.
I'm just gonna put this
That
head.
boss. Bro, why? Why? Bro, shut up. You in here. No, you're not. Okay. What? You are not into it. I'm not into it.
Call in, talk about it, TP. The number up there on the screen, call in.
But bro, what is that? Why do you need that?
Already know TP is in the building. Hey, you already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what's up, man. Talk to me. I'll talk back. I got 5 Let's Talk Real Talk, man.
This shit been so crazy. Like half of this shit that we be seeing pop off in the media with rappers and stuff be low key happening in our neighborhoods too.
It's everywhere though. It's like not just in a certain location or a certain people neighborhood. Like that's another thing a lot of people think and a lot of people feel like. It's just like, a lot of shit is unsaid. A lot of them feel like it's in the majority Black communities and things like that. But you know what I'm saying? You can't really blame the news for what they report on, but you can blame the news for what they choose to give out into the public. Like, news is news, but when you pick and choose to not report certain news that go on in the i.e. rich community, it goes on everywhere. And I think that we get wrapped up in it thinking that we start to get biased and think that it really only happens in the Black community. And then when it happens in another community, we look at it with, apologetic eyes, or we all ain't like that. But I mean, who coming to our aid or telling us and showing us that they not all like that? So that's my take on that situation.
Real. They definitely pick and choose what they want to report on. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they only report on it after they see it happen in so many different communities. You never know.
But don't you? Let me play the devil's advocate, right? But don't everybody got the right to pick and choose? Like, do you feel like you know what I'm saying, picking and choosing is right or picking and choosing is wrong? Or it should just be straight across the board?
I think I don't know because there's so many different topics that they can report on. It's like you kind of have to do your own research if you want to stay relevant on, like, for example, the topics that they keep in their top five. You know, people, the news makers. So it's kind of like a control the narrative type thing.
But how do you control the narrative when you don't own no media outlets and when it's hard to get the people to listen to the actual truth? How do you really go about getting it out there?
By starting your own platform.
Exactly. It's like Ford didn't have no degree, master's, PhD in building cars. That nigga was like a fucking farmer or some shit. But he went and made cars though. That means I said that to say, you know what I'm saying, when you find something that's gonna generate wealth or could generate wealth, we need to exit from what we're doing to support what the next person got going on. And the person that who's getting supported got to be mindful that people helped you achieve the idea. Because without your idea and their loyalty and their commitment, nothing could never happen.
That's true. That is so true. That is so true. That's so true. It's not even funny.
People, I mean, look, I know it's hard when you like, when you know what I'm saying? It's like this. When you go into McDonald's, right? Like me, I don't eat nothing from McDonald's but Sundays and filet of fish. Why would I go into McDonald's and order me a Big Mac knowing I'm not going to eat it? I wouldn't do that. I'm saying, why would I go into a certain black store to where I know I don't like nothing? Now, I know my taste. I know I eat Wendy's. So I might go to Wendy's and get me a burger and a shake. I might not fuck with their fries. Saying I might go into Gucci, get me a shirt and some socks. The lowest cost of shit. You feel me? But I ain't gonna get no pants. I might go get some pants from Walmart. T-shirt, a Marvel T-shirt from Walmart, Target, and look good in it. You can pick and choose, but just pick and choose the right shit. You feel me? You ain't gotta spend all your money with a black community or a black business, but at least pick the ones that you like and fuck with it.
Yes, like the long way, not just a couple of times.
Nah, see, that's where black people get it wrong at. Just because I support you don't mean I gotta fuck with you the long way. I got the right to do what the fuck I want to do. Now make me feel that I should come back to support you. I came once out of the good grace. Now make me feel to where I want to come back and support you. You know how much.
I'm the type of person. I'll do research on your brand before I even step foot into the actual shop.
Zaire, come here. I hear you. You know, I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, black people owe every other black shop the right to at least think about going there. At least think about going to that shop to support. You're gonna find one you want to support.
Yeah, you are.
It don't cost nothing but no more than 45 seconds to share, like, or post. But then that's how, you know, you always got to be receptible to people that will always view your shit but never will like your shit. Will always come in there and only buy a t-shirt but won't never buy nothing else. You feel me?
Yeah.
What was y'all banging on? Tell the truth, or are you coming in the house? Whose door?
Ichigo was even listed as one of the 5. Okay, so I don't know if the question is asking me who I would choose in a fight or who would I choose
to this house.
So I'm just answer both questions.
You bang on somebody, you play ding dong ditch on somebody else's house. I'm gonna whoop your ass and tell King I'm gonna whoop his ass. Y'all outside to play, not outside to play ding dong ditch. All right. Can't be mad at them. They doing regular shit, but you know, neighbors now they, you know, they think kids is close the door. Who to do? Close that door. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's these days it's hard to really pick and choose, but you know what I'm saying? Shit, pick and choose. Who to do? Turn that down. What else you say been going on all week?
Man, somebody in Baytown got shot in the fucking neck.
Who?
Somebody. I'm not gonna say no names because it's so recent.
In LA? Or out in your area?
Baytown. In Baytown.
Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about out?
I was thinking because it's like, why everybody getting shot in the neck?
I mean, shit. That mean niggas is aiming for the head. I mean, niggas is aiming for the head. Motherfuckers is, you feel me, trying to shit, get they person. You know what I'm saying?
To me, it seems like people are killing for less and less.
But you also gotta think like me. I think I play devil's advocate and all that. But you also gotta think like this. Like me, people gonna do what they choose to do. You gotta expect people to be them and who they are, and expect them to expose themselves to you, just who they are naturally. Now, if you once being exposed and knowing the true person, and you choose to, you know, continue to fuck with them, anything that come with that, that's your fault. You can't blame nobody else. You got to be able to understand that people are only fucking with you to where it benefit them. Selfish. But then there's some people out there that know how to only fuck with people and also help people where it's self-sufficient, not self-sufficient, but self-reliant, self-perseverance. That means I'm not gonna kill myself, and I'm not gonna allow you to kill yourself. You feel what I'm saying, huh?
You sitting on my phone.
Actually, I'm not, son.
What?
I'm not sitting on your phone.
I swear I feel like that. What about the towel? Yeah, how does that plant keep getting on the ground? This is fake.
Yo, you sure you threw your phone right here?
Yes, I threw it right here, bro. Right here. You know what I mean?
Well, guess what?
Might be in the house.
Pig, what up with it, man? You feel me? Shit. Hey, turn that. Hit the switch right there.
Huh?
Hold on, let me call it real quick. See if it's out here, man. Oh shit. Let me call you right back. TP, call in right back.
Yeah.
It's out here.
Yeah.
You can't be losing your phone, bro. Can't be losing your phone, bro. You did, because you didn't put it somewhere that where you were supposed to remember.
I'll put it right there.
It's ringing. Go see if it's in the house. This nigga done lost his phone and shit somewhere over here.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up.
States that his and Shigarami's consciousness are fused together. He also confirmed that Arthur tries to make that was in their way.
All right.
Says that they have
This
to
nigga
wait a
found
little bit
it.
longer and Dobby completely refuses this, saying that he's done with waiting. All for One responds to Dobby by saying that they are
All right, TP.
between them is that All for One has many plans, but they all lead to the same plan. And then the chapter
All right.
Alright,
a lot of people for a long time thought ability he has. And I've seen a lot of people saying, who are the two worst MCs in the picture and who are the two best? Before the numbers start piling up.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
All right. Where was it?
In the house.
And I'm fine.
I heard shit on there before. These niggas, that's what's wrong with kids nowadays. They got so much shit that they be spoiled, but we talk about it, but we keep allowing them to do it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Well, that should be materialistic, though. That's why they don't give a fuck about it.
That's all right, though.
So what about that 14-year-old boy that shot that robber in the face at that pizza parlor?
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Oh yeah, see, you gotta that mean even though you got your position, that mean you ain't been listening to all the videos.
You right.
You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you like that, but yeah, at first when it first came out, the story was said that they didn't even say that they owned the pizza parlor. Basically, they made it seem like they were a family sitting down and a robbed him and he started choking his mom. So he said he grabbed the gun and shot him in the face. Then they said that he was robbing his people shit and he was choking his mom trying to rob the place. Boom. Then the video came out. The nigga was trying to rob him and all that, but at not one point did he put his hand on the little boy. Went straight from the gun, cocked it off safety, cocked it back, and shot him twice in the face.
Damn.
Somebody been teaching that little nigga how to use the gun, and whoever taught him how to use it told him where it was at and told him he could use it. So I feel that little violent motherfucker need to go to jail.
Absolutely.
And charged down as an adult. You knew what you was doing. And his parents need to go to jail.
And
the parents need to go to jail too. For premeditated though. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's another girl named Crystal Kaiser. She was she started prostituting around like 14 on Backpage. Got with this one Caucasian dude, ended up becoming her pimp, and what he ended up raping her, doing all type of stuff to her and all that for years. She ended up wanting to get away but couldn't never really get away from him. Ended up shooting him 2 times in the head, set his body on fire. Yeah, you need to fix that phone. You need to fix that phone.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this service around here.
Everywhere service be fucked. They want you on that 5G.
Yeah, man, my service been tripping all day. I ain't gonna lie.
Huh?
My service been tripping all day. I ain't gonna lie. Something over here about a hospital, you know.
I'm so motherfucking happy Christmas and shit is over with now.
Yes,
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
I don't know why shit all going crazy around the holidays. People lose their fucking mind.
You got to think like this. If you're a robber, whatever you do, you're a broke person that the only way how easy it is to get it is to take it with a gun. you know, every holiday, especially after every end of year period, people carry cash on them. You can't really fault them, but then you can. It's like a, you know, it's like a two-sided coin, though, man. You know, you gotta compromise to find the solution. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you could just be like, all right, they robbed, they, you know, they get locked up. Shit, that ain't that nigga. They been knew that. Fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then it's fucked up. Like now you tripping. Like motherfuckers ain't gonna learn because they getting more time. That's just gonna be like, fuck it. If I gotta go hard, I'm gonna go hard.
I don't know. I guess I just be expecting people to be smarter with this shit. Like, the shit has been, like, prospered so much so that it's like, damn, you can't do nothing new.
Ain't nothing new
For
underneath the
example,
sun.
it's like the homeless people coming through day after Christmas, see what your kids got rid of that day before they got new presents.
But what's really new up underneath the sun, though?
Okay, you got me.
You know, that ain't how I feel. I mean, I don't look at it like, you know, all right, fuck it, ain't nothing new up under the sun. I look at it like this. Ain't nothing new up under the sun, so that means it's a solution to every problem. A nigga just ain't found it out. The easiest way that people give up is just to say that they give up. Not like that they worked hard and they failed. A lot of motherfuckers don't understand. In order to be these millionaires, billionaires, 100,000aires, a lot of them failed a lot. You know what I'm saying? Failing is the foundation of being a successful person, because now you fail so much, you learn from it. It's not a loss if you learn from it. You know, if you choose to not learn from it and choose just to keep going through the situations every day, then you know what I'm saying, and that's on you. You get what you put into it. For real. You can't keep doing the same results, and I mean doing the same thing and expect different results. You know what I'm saying? You walked down this dark alley. You know, the last time you walked down here, it took you 7 hours to get home. You didn't get to eat or nothing. So now you didn't take this way. You done been walking down here. Take this way. Shit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers hate failing at something new, but they have fell at something over and over and over again. But they won't fail at nothing new though. That's weird.
It is.
And then the people that keep trying at the same thing don't do nothing new. They don't look at the things that's not making nothing. They don't look at the things that's gonna bring them, you know, what they looking for. You know what I'm saying? They doing everything that brought them the same results, and they gonna say, damn, why it ain't changing? Sometimes you gotta change, man. And then sometimes you can't make your blessing. You can't make your destiny. You can't say I know this was for me, because you gotta look at yourself like this. Who you been asking for that? Who you been asking to bless you for that? Like a lot of people say that Hollywood is filled with devils. Okay. If you know Hollywood filled with devils and this and that, it's so many people that love to try to become actors, rappers, and all this entertainment. It's just you got to pay attention. God ain't the only person that answers people's prayers, and that's where people get it fucked up at. You feel me? God ain't you got to realize who's answering you.
And you can say that again.
It's just like having a friend. You gonna keep going to the friend that's telling you that, oh no, girl, he ain't cheating, and then you come to find out he cheating with her, but then you keep going back to her and asking her, is he cheating? It's like ludicrous.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel me? Motherfuckers refuse to. I mean, it's not saying you gotta be the smartest motherfucker in the world. You ain't gotta be the wisest motherfucker in the world. You just gotta recognize where you did not finish at and add that to something else. You feel me?
That's like what you said the other day. With knowledge, you gotta know the ledge.
You gotta know the ledge because some knowledge will just drive you insane. You feel me? Some people just get so smart that they think that they better than what they really are. That's why I always say, when I say nobody's bigger than the program and you hear that, the true meaning is nobody's bigger than the plays that the great Lord, the Creator, has already set for anybody and everybody in this world. So once you think that you're bigger than that, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You're not finna go try to bash a wall of concrete 6 inches thick with your bare knuckle. You not, because you already know the outcome of that. So once you don't know the outcome of something, you tread lightly. But niggas be running into the door full force. Niggas teach you that on Call of Duty. Don't run into something, nigga, because that's how all the niggas get killed. Stand back, see what's going on. You feel me?
Yeah. This call last Sunday started off deep as fuck.
What'd you say?
I said you starting off this Sunday deep as fuck.
I mean, you see, me, I believe the starting of the week is on Fridays, right? But, you know, people, I try to, you know, want to be different than what a lot of people do. You know what I'm saying? I want motherfuckers to feel like, nigga, I'm the person sitting at the dinner table with them every once and again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want motherfuckers to feel comfortable, feel free to find a solution, not only just to my problems, to your problems, but the community problems. You feel me? And see how motherfuckers could reach motherfuckers and build with motherfuckers. That's why I say link up and look up. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't link up, you'll never be able to look up. And if you look up, you don't even know what you're linking up with. So your head is too busy in the clouds, so you don't even know what you're attaching yourself with. So, you know what I'm saying? First, you got to look up to link up. That's why I say behavior, you feel me? Safety, behavior, principles, safety, and outlet. Because with them 4 things is you weigh motherfuckers with that shit, man. You feel me? You got to weigh your week. You know you got another days ahead of you and you don't want to prepare for it. All you know is work. Okay, I got to go to work for this. Let me prepare for it. What about preparing for you to eat healthy? What about you preparing to take 5 minutes to breathe? What about you? You feel me? You don't take no time out for yourself. So, you know, if you don't got your time for yourself, but you got time to jump on somebody else's live and watch their business, I'd rather be one of the ones that try to, you know what I'm saying, throw some game in your brain, you feel me? And just be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? At least I could, you know, whenever I do want to search something, I could, you know, see if it's right from his angle, you know, and them motherfuckers learn their own thoughts, man. You feel me? Because, you know, we all like, you know, on the same page, man. You feel what I'm saying? You know. Especially like a lot of rappers, they distance themselves with reality because they, you know, it's money, but then they have the same problems because they treat the same problems as they would, as any other rich people would with money, and that shit don't solve nothing.
Yeah, I think that's really important to take some time to evaluate the events that happened in your personal life to have a better approach for the next week.
She dies by saying, as long as people are still willing to help each other, the will of a hero shall be passed on. And it
People don't take enough time to actually think back on shit that happened to them during the week and what that means for them in their personal life, for their goals that they have, any of that.
But a lot of people don't go to church because they feel like, you know, I ain't feel like giving no money up to this nigga, or for whatever reasons, you know what I'm saying? So they look for within a community for, you know, solace, peace, and guidance. And it's like, you ain't gonna listen to a motherfucker that's trying to be bougie and a motherfucker that's telling you this is wrong and that's wrong. Like, you know, I'm the type of motherfucker like, within all that wrong that you're doing in your life, try to find something within that you know what I'm saying, you can capitalize off of it. Because just because it's bad don't mean you can't capitalize off of it. Straight up. Look at the Kennedys. The Kennedys was one of the biggest bootleggers in history. and nigga, they family them became presidents, senators. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying. You gotta ask yourself, you know what I'm saying, how you gonna do it. But what the thing about it is, them type of successful people, they didn't make a career out of it. Once they got legit, they did so much legit shit that you couldn't even see they bad shit.
That part. So, I mean, you know, people look at it like, oh, you know, that's white privilege, blah, blah, blah. But no, a lot of people came from similar backgrounds as we did.
It's not really white privilege. It's white privilege because ain't nobody else exploited it the way, you know, they have. And that's the thing. You can exploit it the way that they have too. It's just that, you know, you always feel like, you know what I'm saying, like somebody against you. Once you able to get the money to do what you want to, who gonna tell you something? It may take a little bit longer, but hey, cut some of your bullshit expenses out.
Exactly. And know your laws. Don't just know what the next man told you, because laws are constantly changing and evolving.
But see, ain't nothing wrong with laws. Laws are meant to be bent, not meant to be broken. Because that's what white people get away with. The elite, they get away with it because they bend the laws. If you really look into the laws that they break, they never really actually break laws. They bend them. They get them on technicalities.
That's
So
what I'm saying. If you like break out, like for example, I'm in the nail industry. You break out my law book and see how many ways you cut and bend corners. It's like they're begging people to start their own fucking business.
You got to. A person don't listen. You only could compete. You only could corner the market for so long until somebody sees your product and they say, "I can make this product better or different." Not even just better, just different. Because once you corner the market or the game for so long, your shit gonna slow down because now they used to it. You gotta always come with another avenue to always keep something afloat. It's super easy. It's super easy.
It's really too easy. It's too easy, but people just, I don't know why they feel like it's this, Pharaoh. I think people is limiting their own success.
Exactly. But they don't know that they only limited it. That's why it's the miseducation of the Negro, because a lot of blacks don't know when they miseducating themselves. They don't know when they not utilizing their whole potential, or they feel like, you know, somebody that's giving them some type of knowledge or some type of gain, they only doing it for some outcome and some type of gain, personal gain. But you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got to be able to recognize, you know, motherfuckers for who they are, bro. And people got to look. If you don't want to believe somebody else, then go ahead and do it that way then. At least one time wake up and realize, okay, I've been doing it my way and the shit ain't been working. At least, you know, shit. You got to wake up sometime. Yeah, you got to be honest with yourself. A motherfucker that don't be honest with you, keep doing the same thing over and over again. That's like a motherfucker playing football. Like, nigga, pass me the ball. Nigga, you can't shoot. Fuck you mean, nigga? I don't care if your daddy owe you to own the goddamn basketball team, bro. You can't shoot. You made us lose last week, nigga. Fuck that. No. Like, nigga.
Oh, shit. Thank you, real.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, it's another topic I wanted to ask you about.
What's that?
So, I thought that when I got into the profession I am in, being that it's a female-dominated profession. Tell me why I thought it was going to be like that, sister. The these women be coming here too. I'm like, nail design, right here. Music they listen to, like, it's always argue about that.
Females have one of the greatest problems in history. And it's only with females, and that's being petty. Men are becoming that right now. They becoming petty, but females, especially within themselves, they become so petty because it's all about looking good. It's just it's just a different mode with guys. Guys hate and kill with it. Females become petty, and that kills motherfuckers' motivation, drive, self-encouragement. Bitches kill off bitches. You
They
feel
kill
me?
their own motivation quicker than,
Yeah.
like, for example, I would kill their motivation.
Females do that to females. But when they do that to each other, you got to be able to look at it and just push on. So when people show you certain shit, you know, like I was saying earlier, here for you to see clearly, to see motherfuckers who they really was. You feel me?
Yes.
Motherfuckers was getting money, and you know when you get money, expose who you really are, right? So 2020 was the year for you to see clearly. 2021 was like a blackjack year. Everybody was winning. Everybody was winning. Everybody. Now 2022, you feel me? This is where you know you have power and refinement. You know what I'm saying? Or you have culture and freedom. You build. You learn. You got to start learning from your past, not just your mistakes, but just your, you know what I'm saying, flaws and everything. You got to start putting your ducks in a row and know where to go. That's why birds don't follow ducks, because they like, nigga, you look like me, but nigga, you don't even fly like me. Nigga, you don't even go the same ways I go, nigga. So I'm over here. And that's the thing about it. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yes. It's just, to me, it's just bad how obvious this shit is. Like, so much so that a lot of the male artists that I used to look up to, I can't even look up to no more, because they don't fell off, or they don't fall into their petty ways, or they don't just get somebody.
I couldn't hear that last part.
Like, a lot of the people that I looked up to that got me to where I'm at, done either completely or gave up on themselves.
I mean, that's
Like,
because
that's how obvious this is.
they probably fell off or gave up because of themselves. Because of what reason? They didn't have nobody help promoting their shit. You feel me? Like I say, it don't take much to share, like, posts. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. But how many of us really actually do it? Like, I got it. It's one person that I follow, right? A blogger. I follow the nigga. I subscribe to didn't subscribe, but I put my notifications on to see his shit every day. I like that nigga shit, but I won't subscribe. I'm talking about me too. So, like, why would you like my shit, follow my shit, but won't subscribe? It's the petty shit that we do that make motherfuckers be like, man, you know what? I'm not even gonna keep doing this shit, man. Niggas gotta get around that. You feel me? That's what make motherfuckers give up. Even you gotta be one of them motherfuckers like, all right, I fuck with this person at least, like, you know, it all depends on how much you fuck with. You feel what I'm saying? And then how much they need support. Now, if they big, like, okay, you know, I might shout them out like every now and again. But if you fuck with them and you know, like, they up and coming, it's different than, like, you know, posting them all the time and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Because black people make Gucci, they make everything become famous but each other.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I just feel it's a different time. I feel like, you know, instead of making somebody else famous, we need to start making each other famous. It's a gang of shit out here that we can support that's black owned, like, really from head to toe, but we just don't do it because we feel like them memes be saying, how much you gonna charge me? Full price.
And that's another thing. How you gonna charge somebody full price when they're giving you exposure? And that's supposed to be building a relationship.
I mean, you know, it's a lot of shit that, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers gotta go through. Like, you know, black people are super successful. You know, black people really get a lot of their ideas stolen. and you know what I'm saying, perfected by other motherfuckers that they be cool with. You know what I'm saying? And that happens because nigga, it ain't no black loyalty, nigga. It ain't no black love, nigga. Like it ain't no real like consistency with it. Motherfuckers, you see the Black Lives Matter movement. That's why I tell motherfuckers, Black lives don't matter because they don't matter. How you gonna have a movement like that die out so fucking quick? But then everybody else movement, stop the Asian hate, you know what I'm saying? The stop the gay bashing and all that shit take off, but the Black Lives Matter. I'm talking about niggas getting killed. How all this other fuckery take off, but because motherfuckers don't keep motherfuckers accountable, man. Motherfuckers feel like they not bigger, the program bigger than them. The program could never be bigger than the motherfuckers that's in it. Because if it ain't nobody in it, it ain't no program. It did if you destroy the program, nigga. This 9 times out of 10, this program is gonna destroy you. Straight up. Thank y'all for tapping in, man. If y'all ain't already subscribed, man, hit the subscribe, like, share button, man. Smash on that notification button. You feel me? Call in Sundays, man. You feel me? The number up there, call in, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your voice heard. Talk about anything, man. You feel me?
Y'all need to start remembering that Deku is a genius when it comes to battle. He's shown time and time again he's a master at analyzing situations while he's in battle. Deku can perfectly analyze.
That's like if you go back in the old English dictionary, Santa Claus was a name for a nickname for Saint Nick, which was another name of the devil. That's why his name was Santa Claus, because he had, you know, claws. That's why he had the red suit and come down the chimney. Yeah, man, but you know, motherfuckers do this instead of like, I don't know, man. You know, it be hard, man. Motherfuckers is brainwashed. But though they
That's really
brainwashed.
true. I mean, you can't even deny it nowadays because you see it. You used to just see it on TV or you used to just hear it in music or the radio. Now you see it in your everyday life.
What you say?
People really just don't speak to themselves no more. They look to other sources because they know how to think about a certain topic.
But what's your conclusion to that? How would you combat that?
I told you how I try to combat it. I try to start one person at a time, and then they might be cool with it for a second, or hear what I'm saying, and then they truly want to start showing. And my conclusion is they're not mentally. They didn't have that foundation that they needed to have a full understanding of what's going on.
I think you know it's cool, but I think that, you know what I'm saying, like when motherfuckers focus on, when they say like, oh, I try to go one person at a time. I think that, like, you feel me, I don't say you waste your time, but I think that, you feel me, what if that one motherfucker just like, that's why I just don't like tell a motherfucker like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, well, or a motherfucker ask me shit, I just don't really like go back and forth or like really follow up on it, because like you only could be as real as the next motherfucker gonna allow you to be with them. So if they only come back about the same problem, it's like, why waste my breath and my energy? Like you feel me? You know, you already know how I feel about it. So, you know, shit, because I've been there when I used to come back and forth with the same problem. Motherfuckers used to be like, man, I'm like, what's wrong, nigga? They be like, man, nigga, I done heard all that shit, bro. Like, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but you feel me? That shit, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
It happens, bro. It happens. It happens. But, you know, that's why, you know, say motherfuckers, you know, gotta keep shit like, you know what I'm saying, just coaching. I think motherfuckers shouldn't box themselves in. You feel me? I mean, you know, shit, black race is the only race that can do it better than anything better than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? But you know, motherfuckers just don't have that much faith in where they come from. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm saying I can have all the faith in the world in you, see all this potential, see all this knowledge that you have, but if you don't believe in yourself, I can't. I personally don't know how to instill that into a person yet. I hope that I can get to that point. But right now, I don't know.
Yeah. Facts. But it's a wrong situation. See, one thing about life is you never stop learning, you never stop understanding, you never stop growing mentally and emotionally. So you feel me? It ain't never too late. You feel me? For a motherfucker, the only thing is too late for is a motherfucker that's already, you know what I'm saying, nigga, within their deathbed. If you still able, nigga, you still able. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, think about how many times you kept trying to put up with something that was already, you feel me, that you kept doing the same thing and kept getting the same results. You feel me?
Yeah.
Keep trying a new thing. Keep trying to, you did the wrong thing so many times. Keep trying to do a new thing and shit. One of them gonna pop.
Yes. I think personally the issue that I was having was I didn't realize that the guy was suicidal low key.
You said suicidal.
Yeah, like he done already gave up on life, on all your dreams, on everything. He done already gave up. So
Yeah, I ain't got nothing for that, motherfucker. You think suicidal? My only thing for that is you need to get the fuck away.
yes. So you see where I was coming from the other day.
You gotta get on. You can't just be sitting there. And that'd be another thing. Like, you feel me? I done heard females be like, "Oh, if he ain't beating on you, then it must, you know what I'm saying? You must got some white pussy." Like, bitch, that nigga gonna beat on you today and kill you tomorrow. Then what? Bitch, you gonna be in heaven like, "Oh, I knew I had that wet. Yeah, I ate. Yeah, I ate."
Yeah, that part.
You feel me? I mean, I just think that, especially as a, you know, domestic violence and shit, I think, like, you feel me? If it comes to that level, like, motherfuckers gotta learn how to walk away. But a lot of motherfuckers do put their hands on people because they love them, but, you know, motherfuckers don't know how to be articulate. Motherfuckers don't know how to compromise. Motherfuckers don't know how to communicate. So it come out a lot of wrong ways. But, and I'm not saying that to tell a motherfucker they need to be there. I just feel like a motherfucker need to leave. But it's hard to tell a motherfucker that's abusive, or, you know, it be a lot going on. You know, it's a lot that go on psychologically. You know what I'm saying, with black men and women. You feel me? Especially coming up out of the urban communities. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Post traumatic stress disorder. You know, shit that's hereditary that, you know, scientists and motherfuckers don't want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You know, because a lot of shit that, you know, people tell you that, the black community is, or black people are born violent and all that. It's because they know the DNA. And it's not that you born violent. You born, I won't say negative, but you born repulsive to the system that they have set up, because it's within your bloodline and your history, hereditary within your family, that the system that controls us now has been the brutality people throughout, you know what I'm saying, history. But then on top of that, a lot of people are scared of them because in slavery, you know, they would tie the pregnant woman to a tree by her hands, cut her belly open, let her baby fall out, step on it in front of all type of pregnant women, so that fear could go within the baby and it could continuously be that. And then when the baby get older, the mother will always protect the son to make him not go against the authority figure at that time. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same way it is now. You know what I mean? But just on a different scale without the deep knowledge and scientific facts to it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will tell you the truth, but they won't tell you why it's like that so you could get rid of it.
Yeah, they won't tell you the whole truth. They won't say the whole truth. And there's a lot of people who want to ignore the fact that happened.
But a lot of people have been so miseducated that they don't believe that that's truth though. They don't believe, even when they see it, they've been so brainwashed that it's hard to believe into something that you never really been taught growing up. That's just like if you didn't grow up in those sprouts. When you get older, you gonna think that they nasty.
That's true. That's
You know,
true.
a lot of things that you didn't do when you was or eat as a child, when you get older, you just continue not eating because you never tasted them. Now through all these years, you develop the taste buds to where they stop that certain shit. So now if you try to something, it's very hard to like it because if you're not one of the people that's opened up to try new things, then you already got a wall right there. You know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of people.
That is so true. It's not even funny. Like, that shit is so true that I had to decide as a parent to make a conscious effort to expose my son's palate to a lot of different types of things so he could choose.
Yeah, but it's a different than forcing them than allowing them. Because if you force somebody to, especially even a child, and when it comes to food, and you forcing them to eat it, and you already know how it kind of tastes, yeah, it becomes kind of hard for them to like that shit. And you feel me?
Yeah. It's a thing, definitely.
You just got to get them while they young. You know what I'm saying? When nigga, when they really young and shit, motherfuckers don't know what they fucking eat. Put that shit right up in there. You feel me? Put that shit right up in there. Boop. They be like, oh, what's this? You feel me? My auntie had got me like that. Well, she got me like that once, and after that, I didn't go for it. But it was liver. And nigga, I came home and I was like, what's for dinner? She was like, oh, steak, whoop. I was like, all right, boom, sat down. Nigga, you feel me? I was finna eat that shit. And I'm like, this shit smell funny. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm finna eat this shit. Nigga, I put that shit in my mouth. That shit just tasted like iron and blood. Nigga, I'm like, everybody was laughing and shit. And I'm like, I ain't eating that shit. That shit disgusting. And since I wasn't brought up on it and it tasted like that, I never tried that shit again.
That's crazy. You know what? To be honest, that was my great grandma's specialty. I don't know how she did it, but she found a way to get that iron and bloody taste out of it.
Some people couldn't good. You feel me? It's ways to make chitlins taste good, but I ain't fucking with it, Sam. You feel me? I am not fucking with it, Sam. You can't pay me to, like, I mean, I don't eat pork, so I wouldn't eat chitlins, but like, you couldn't pay me to eat no motherfucking liver. Like, hell the fuck no, nigga. Like, liver, like, nigga, fucking pig eye, like shit, like, I don't know. You just can't pay me to eat certain shit, bro. That shit is disgusting.
Yeah, that stuff to me personally, that stuff is a delicacy,
A delicacy? Fuck, nigga.
Delicacy, that's a fancy way of saying, like, you don't just go eat that.
That's just a fancy way of saying that this some shit you don't eat every day. That's what that is.
Yeah,
that's what that is. That's all that is. You feel me? That ain't nothing to, like, you feel me? But that's just like,
you're right.
But you got to think a lot of food that Americans eat is foreign to a lot of people. You got another one?
What are you doing out here?
Oh, I'm doing Call In Sunday. That's what I'm doing out here.
Why is that up?
I was playing that. I'm gonna put it back.
Doing it.
It's like shit that motherfuckers, like, I don't know. Like, I got family members that, like, you feel me, like, that will not eat noodles at all. At all. Because a nigga had to eat that shit growing up so much. Like, noodles and pork and beans and shit like that. Like, I got family members that, like, won't eat shit like that because, you feel me? But me, I just look at it like, damn, nigga, I'm broke, nigga. I'm finna eat that broke po shit I used to eat in the 80s, nigga. Nigga, I'm finna eat one of these grilled cheese sandwiches.
Fall back on, like.
I'm finna eat one of these
That's
grilled
all
cheese
it is.
sandwiches real quick. You know, but
Yeah.
it's a good thing. But it's also like, you feel me. We, like I always say about taking advantage of ourselves. We take advantage of that because a lot of people could really actually be rich, but even including myself, like some people, when they get money, before they get the money, they got the ideas for everything, but then when they get the money, it's like, oh, I don't want to eat that shit, like I don't want to, you feel me. And you really got the right, because you've been bumming it, but think about if you bum it for another year with that same shit, you feel me. So
Oh, yes.
it be
Yes. And expand your whole budget to expand your business into ways that you haven't foreseen.
I could just call in and eat here.
like me, I advise motherfuckers that have businesses. I advise a motherfucker.
Hello.
What up with it? I advise a motherfucker to either sleep in their business or to rent a mobile home and sleep in the parking lot of their business for at least 2 years.
I was about to name drop so quick. Let me not do that because he making his money right now. But I know somebody who had a studio. Not only he was sleeping out of it, but he had at least 3 other dudes paying him rent to sleep out the studio as well.
But that becomes, I don't know, his business, but that becomes, if you're doing it to get somewhere in life, pay bills, get something cool. But if you're doing it because you fucking it off, you tricking it off, you buying luxury clothes, cars, tricking it off, then like, you a fool, bro. You abusing a good situation for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people look up in 5 years and they look at this, Hispanic or this Latino that they know, and they be like, damn, bro, how you already finna put down on the house? It's because like a lot of luxuries we don't fall back on. Niggas, like, it's like you can learn from each other. Like me, females could go to the 299 store and all that and look good. But niggas won't allow niggas to go put something together real quick because, for one, they go buy the shit that fresh off the mannequin. Me, I go buy some shit from Gap, nigga, Walmart, nigga, on my mama, nigga, like, it still look good. I'm a nigga. I just throw some cool shoes and a cool t-shirt. Nigga, fuck them jeans. I don't give a fuck. Like, you feel me? But niggas are rather, you know what I'm saying? It's just about like, it's a program, bro. And me included, we gotta put ourselves, you know what I'm saying, as a people on a program, because if we don't have a program set in stone for us, we never really gonna follow it, man. It's just like parenting a child. You put structure in a child life, but then how much structure you put in your own life to develop your own dreams. And then a lot of people blame it on their kids, like, oh, I had to raise kids and do this and do that. Like, you just didn't find nothing that worked around your schedule. You wanted the same schedule you had without kids. You could have, but you just didn't take time out to find it. Patience is half.
Yeah, you gotta be willing to invest as much in your kids as you are into yourself. That's the way I look at it.
I mean, me, I'm like Denzel in that one movie, I forgot, but he told his kid, he asked his son, he said, why you think I take care of you? And the son was like, because you love me. It's like, nigga, I cut off people that I knew for longer than you, and I loved them. And I don't fuck with them no more. I don't take care of you because I love you. I take care of you because it's my job. It's not even just your job as a parent to take care of them. It's your job to take care of yourself as well. A lot of people forget that just once they have children, they think that it's just their job just to take care of them. All they world and shit is over with. No, find the solution to it. You probably don't need to be going out.
I think I seen that movie recently too.
Huh?
I think I seen that movie recently too.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of everything. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you are spending too much money on nonsense shit. Like it's just, you know, you got to find the good and shit. You know what I'm saying? That still stimulate you and help you grow. You gotta, you know how to do shit. You got to know that rules and regulations are set there for you not to fail. Once you go over those rules and regulations, you're bound to fail. A lot of people go over the rules and regulations, not only that they set for themselves, but they go over the rules and regulations of the community. Like I said, laws are meant to be bent, not broken. Once you break a law, you know what's gonna happen to you. You gotta be punished. But if you bend it, it's like, you thought I was gonna break it. I didn't though. So, you know.
Hey.
He didn't come back yet.
No, you know, so that's how it goes, you know what I'm saying? And especially a lot of, you know, black people, you know what I'm saying, we be mad because we be like, how the fuck did they do that? They rule. Guess what? Whatever they did, they didn't get caught for it. So hey, gotta be more smarter, man. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit.
That's just like in Juice, right? You know what I'm saying? When Tupac got to tripping on Rodamez and Tupac snitched on Rodamez and all that. Rodamez should have known once Tupac snitched on him, he should have killed him. But he didn't. He let Tupac come back and pop him. And them is the niggas that's out here today. Like, them is the niggas that you know they was gonna tell. I don't care that he was gonna kill somebody. Like, you knew it was a iffy. So, nigga, if he do your time now, or if he just be scared he don't tell on you, like, you know what I'm saying? So if Rodamez would have popped Bishop first, the movie would have been all the way different.
That's true. I think if we're talking about Pac, I think there's a couple of things he could have did different in his life to where the outcome would have been what it was.
But you think so?
Who is that?
Oh yeah. And I think that goes with like survivor guilt type stuff too.
So you think Tupac changed after that movie?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Only because I came across a personal letter that he had wrote to Madonna from jail.
Okay.
He was like, and this letter was given to a fan of Madonna's. The letter was like, Madonna, I love you. The relationship that we have built is so strong, but I'm not about to allow you to watch me go through what I gotta go through.
That's all fine and dandy, but that's not what I asked. I asked that, do you think that he changed, he became that character after he did that movie?
I think his whole life he was fighting not to become that character that he already had an idea that he might become.
Facts, because I believe a lot of people don't really know Tupac before that movie. They care not to search his history before that movie because it deal with certain shit that's not entertaining. But Tupac always been that person. You feel what I'm saying? But sometimes when you're allowed to become the person that you are without guidance, without some type of, you know what I'm saying, behavior counseling, without some type of principal counseling, outlook counseling, safety counseling, you bound to fail, man. It's only a matter of time, man. I don't believe that, you know, Tupac switched up and became somebody else that he didn't. I think that Tupac just got tired of living in the conditions, in the situations that he was living in. And he was like a lot of people that, fuck it, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get out of the situation, whether I gotta kill my friends, nigga, and snitch on everybody. Like, he was like an outpost, bro. He was, to me, like, if you really look at it, like, he was like an outpost. The nigga was a psychopath. You feel me? The nigga snitched on niggas he didn't like. I'm not saying that's who Pac was, but I'm saying look at that character that was portrayed because somebody on the outside was looking in and they seen that character so many times throughout the black community, so they made a movie about it. But Tupac played it so well that, you know what I'm saying, that's just like with Cameron in the movie Paid in Full. He played Alpo so good that some niggas in another state shot the nigga for playing the character so good. So, you know, some people that just got that you will believe that. But, you know, you got to look past that. You got to look at, you know, the theater for what it is. It's a theatrical moment. And sometimes theatrical moments are actual and factual. But you got to learn to, you know, look around and see them. If you don't, you know how to like really sit back and dissect the situation, you know what I'm saying, somebody else, you know what I'm saying, a culture vulture can't be a culture vulture if you not on your job. If you on your job, you gonna screen everything that's coming in. It's just that, you know, we haven't been allowed to really look at ourselves and look at the community and say, you know what, it's wrong, because it's more easier for Dwayne Wade's son to become a daughter than it is for my son or somebody else's son to become a gang member. Once they say they want to be a gang member, it becomes a whole different, you know, situation and a whole different scenario. But we have found it in our hearts to go against what God say. Like, it's like this, like, you're telling me that God made a mistake with you, but you believe in God and that he's all powerful and makes the all right decisions. How can I accept that you're a child? Like, you, and then if you as a parent allow that to happen, what's up with your psyche?
Yeah.
Both of them are wrong. Child doesn't really have no understanding of how the world works.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? You can't let children make that decision. But people that are selfish try to image be more acceptable because it's from that. It's less okay. That's what you want to do. Okay, but for somebody like the gang culture, especially here in LA, it's so many people that are immersed family-wise, heritage-wise within the gang culture that people only choose to deal with it one way. That it's a plague, that it's this, it's this. But what about the psyche? What about what about the no money to that community? What about the government only giving them books that ain't even up to date? What about people that selling them third grade meat? You feel me? What about, you know, it's so much other shit that you gotta worry about when you know that you getting dicked with no Vaseline, and on top of that, it's hard to get a job. On top of that, you getting pulled over. Like, nobody is actually giving no solutions for them type of people to be able to live like quote unquote good humans. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't really, you know, how could you blame a stray dog for eating out your trash? Motherfucker, you throwing it away anyway. You just complaining about you gotta clean it up. You don't want me to get in it, lock the motherfucker. Do something about it.
Right. And forgive me for saying this, but I feel like sometimes when you're dealt that lesser hand, how can I say this? Man, people who are gang related is doing less dirt than these white collar crime people. Like, the type of dirt they doing affects way more people than anybody who's gang affiliated because of their circumstances.
I don't say so. I don't. You know why? It's a man named Matula Shakur, and he's one of the reasons why the name Shakur name is very strong, and they try to assassinate and hunt down everybody named Shakur. This is Tupac's like godfather. His name was Matula Shakur. He locked up. He said, if you steal the goose from the hillside, you're a thief. Everything else is still there, but you stole the goose, so you're a thief. But if you steal the hillside from the goose, you're not a thief. You're a land developer. Reason being is, if you take control of the whole situation, you could control the narrative. Oh, I only took over all this land so I could develop something on here that could make the geese and all them floors, and people gonna buy it. So if you have an idea, but you go out into the world and you just generate it just for like one person, you feel me? You think this is what's catchy right now. You don't make it to where, you know what I'm saying, where people gonna flock to it. It's like stealing the goose from the hillside. You creating something that a lot of people already have. Something that's already there. You trying to create another goose. Fuck creating another goose. Go take the whole fucking land. Come anew. You got the mind frame for it. You've been seeing the bullshit that been going on for years. Develop, nigga, you've been following them for so long. Just think now, all them thoughts you've been having, all the mistakes you've been having, all them lessons you've been learning, you can flip them over today if you stop listening to them. It's easy. Like Tupac said, man, he said, it's 10 rules to this game, but I'm going to share with you too. But he didn't even know him. I think he did, but the most important rule, he didn't put a number on it. He say, it's 10 rules to this game, but I'm going to share with you too.
I got jumped.
No niggas gonna hate you for whatever you do. Now, rule one, you feel me? But the most important rule is, nigga, no matter what you do, niggas gonna hate you, bro. Why would I sit up here, spend my time trying to defend you against somebody else when it's always gonna be somebody that either go right, left, or straight?
Yep.
Do yourself, bro. If you focus more on yourself and what you got, then it'll go. It ain't too many motherfuckers out here that's just gonna say, oh, I'm gonna support you even though that you ain't trying to put your business together like that. It's motherfuckers out. It's the vast majority of motherfuckers. It's like, if I don't see you popping it like that, then nigga, I don't want to spend my money. You gotta motivate yourself. And the people that don't want to pay the full price, or the people that don't want to help, like, guess what? Structure your business to where you already knew that was gonna happen. So when that happened, you just go walk right around it.
Yes.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
And then everybody give a deal. You walk into these shoe stores, they be having exclusive shoes and all that. They got them at this price, and you ask them one question: what's the lowest you gonna go? I bet you it change. Because they done already set up their market value to where the lowest would sell for how many of these shoes and how much they gonna sell for this price. They already did it because they sat there and wrote the plan out. The only way you can elevate is if you have structure, if you have a foundation. And the only way you can have a foundation is if you write it out.
Can I see?
Write it out and stick to it religiously.
No, you ain't got to stick to it, because what we fail to realize is we try to stick to something so hard and so valuable, right? That we fuck up. Nobody sticks to nothing religiously. You got to put everything in the angle as to where you say, okay, something gonna fail, something gonna go wrong. I'm gonna have some type of damaged property. I'm gonna have some type of theft going on, and I'm gonna have some type of overspending going on. Once I build what I'm gonna do on those three things, and I see it, a lot of shit that we could, you can eliminate. Because now that you know that you already putting this to the side, you got to do this because oh shit, I might, give some shit away for free or give away some shit for this percent. And then you look up 6 months later, you ain't gave shit away, and now you got a whole nother sum of money to where you could either put more in, or you could do that one idea that you've been thinking about.
Yes. Yes, I agree with
Bro,
that.
quit running from me. I hate when they do this.
I mean, females are some of the best, you know, at doing that. You know what I'm saying? And but you know, they some of the worst ones because
I just feel like you have to. Well,
No.
I'm a little different. My thought process is a little different to where I think about all those different angles before it happens.
Oh,
So
well,
if
no.
I agree that I'm going to give away something, then I know that I'm not going to give away more than $500 throughout the year. Type stuff.
You said you do nails.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You know what I was just thinking about nails, right? You know, a lot of people still wear like the press-ons and shit like that.
Yes.
I go buy hella packs of them press-ons and do the little nails itself, put it back in the package and sell them bitches.
Hell yeah. The thing with press-ons that I'm kind of stumped at right now is the sizing. I'll have to throw in a couple of different sizes, so I have to be giving away more than 10 nails. But that goes back to what we were saying is you got to kind of have a profit margin for your losses and expect that.
But what's really a loss when I'm pretty sure if you go find one of the places that sell nails like that, I think you could probably find a bag of them lead press-ons for no more than $1.
Like an Alvin and a Chipmunk.
Somewhere online.
Especially when you get your license, you got access to more vendors.
Man, you just got to put in the footwork. It's somewhere online. Somebody that got overstock. Somebody that, you feel me, they make the shit. Just got to find them, bro.
No, you're not running.
Just got to find them motherfuckers. It'd be hard, though. It'd be hard.
Yeah, it's a little hunt, but it's worth it.
It'd be hard. It'd be hard. No lie. It'd be hard.
Yeah.
Because.
You feel me? Oh, man. Yeah, though, man. You feel me? Might get you on, like, might need a panel light with you, man. You feel me? You know, I got the Facebook, the Facebook page too.
Okay, I'm about to get on there.
Yeah, because what I'm thinking about is on there. It's like, you know, now you can have the audio and you can have the video. So, you know, I think you know, some people, I don't know how the audio work right now. If it's like Igot to where you could choose to, you know, have your camera on or not, but still go audio. If it's still like that, you know, I want to fuck around like that and do it on there too. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, like they just be kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But that's where other people come in from. You feel me? Like, you know, you always tuning in. You got to be like, you know, invite motherfuckers. Like, because, you know, this was really supposed to be like, you know, this was supposed to be Secret Sundays. This was supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying, grown folks talk. But, you know what I'm saying, everything is from the ground up, though. You feel me? And everything is just, you know what I'm saying, like I show motherfuckers, just being real and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, watch it grow. You feel me? I'm going to put my shit into it. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you that, you know what I'm saying, with your own mind, your own motivation, your own consistency. Shit, anything can happen, man. You know, anything can happen, man. You never know. And even if you don't get, you know, what you're looking for, like a lot of people do it for, like, you know, to get paid. A lot of people do it for, I just really do it for like the knowledge, like, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'll be a lie if I say you know, like just the, you know, the fun pass of it and shit. Like, it's, you feel me? It's all fun to me, man. You feel me? But it be serious though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, to me, it's like swimming. You know, it's cool if you just sit there and just do the little breaststroke right there. It'll keep you from drowning for so long. You feel me? You got to learn how to swim to get up out the water. You feel me? So my thing, it'd be cool to laugh and joke around, but you know, that's how it's supposed to be with friends, that when you hear some real shit, you're supposed to be able to listen to them, because these are the same people you fuck with, the same people you joke with, you cry with. You gotta, you gotta be able to know and pick the, to really size people up and be able to pick the people you gonna cry with, the people you gonna, do shit with. A lot of us, we fall off, and we don't pay attention to our signs. We don't pay attention to our family members. We always think that we got, as an individual, the right motherfucking answers. And what we fail to realize is how well does that go?
Yep.
As an individual, how well does that go? It goes well for a lot of people that be selfish, but they have a lot of money, but their life be, fucked up. It's about how you able to, do certain things, man. You can do whatever you want to, man. You just gotta be able, to find the time to do it, man. Because a lot of people be mad because they don't realize that you a robot. You a human, but the government made you a robot. Wake up, eat breakfast, go to work, come home, go to sleep. It's the same process every day.
Yep.
It's never no process to where think for self, do for self, motivate self. It's to, go here and do this. And when people go against that, that's when you get a lot of problems from the establishment. And a lot of motherfuckers think that just because the establishment say it's wrong, then it's wrong, and it's really not. Like, how can you really get rich if you really, you'll really have to cut back and, do things a whole different way. That's cool, but sometimes you just got to be able to create an idea. That's just, it's just like music. I heard Noriega say that Russell Simmons told him one time, he was like, man, why y'all stop fucking with me? He was like, what? Stop fucking with you? He was like, all you had to do is make another hit record. Niggas would have came knocking. It's like you just got to think of something that's innovative, and motherfuckers is gonna come regardless whether they like you or not, bro. Like, if you got something that's a hot commodity, motherfuckers gonna come knocking whether or not. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just like the trail gang, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you only can have a hot idea for so long before somebody come and buy it up. You feel me? Whatever it goes. Yeah, man. But yeah. Motherfuckers, man. Motherfuckers just gotta learn what they do. What you want me to open those? Huh? You want me to open those ghosts? Ghosts. You want me to open those?
Huh?
You want me to open those?
Open what?
Those chips.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gotta, be more receptive to new shit. You feel me? Everybody. And a lot of motherfuckers gotta get more in touch with the creator though, with God himself. Like, you feel me?
That part.
Because I feel like, a lot of people that have been put through a lot of bad situations, they don't really, know how to. It all go back to thinking that you too hard, you too hard, or you need security, or thinking you too hard because you need God in your life. Like, I think a person that not only values their life for security, but values their life for security when they believe in God. Like, it's cool, like, to believe in God, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some of the things, because when you believe in God, I from what I get from believing in God is the satisfaction that whatever happened to me, it was a reason from my own actions. So, it's up to me to find out. Sometimes I don't take that long. Sometimes I just react. But, I'm saying? I'm cool with that. Now, if it wasn't no God and shit be happening, like, yeah, people, you know what I'm saying? But people got to understand that and really believe that for every action, there's a reaction. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I
Yep,
mean?
every single one. Every single one.
Now, it took me a long time to believe that and to be in tune with that. It took me a very long time. A lot of what we'll call losses, but I call lessons. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, if I didn't learn from them, I don't think I'd be here today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have been an alcoholic, crashed, you know what I'm saying? You know, committed suicide, you know, like, you know, just anything, you feel me? Could have became whatever, or, but you know, everything happened for a reason. And you got to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Uh, it's like, it's still see the good and all the bad, right? But it's like a rose. A rose has all these thorns that you gotta, you know what I'm saying? That you gotta, before you put, you gotta put gloves on to get it. But it's a million other flowers that smell better than roses. But motherfuckers don't understand the analogy of it. You feel me? Something so beautiful and something that smells so good coming from something that's so harsh and so it can hurt you. It's because you made it through all the adversity. You made it. That's what it is. That's what a rose is to me. That's why people appreciate it so much. You know what I'm saying? You leave a rose bush in the flower bed, how long that rose bush gonna be there? For forever.
Forever. Yep.
Through the hard times, all the times, that rose bush is still gonna grow if you don't dig it out. And that's the beauty of going through all the adversity, recognize it, and still know that you good enough to keep going. And when you grow, you able to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the nigga that be like, oh, stop doing this and stop doing that. Like, it's, to me, it's not about that. You got to do whatever you want to do to find out what you want to do or who you really are. So it's just, I'm just saying, like, look, if you give me, you know, a good 30 minutes one day of just listening, you'll understand that, you know what I'm saying? It's a way slicker way to do a whole lot of this shit that niggas be doing that just get caught for. That's why I talk so bad about it, because all you got to do is just sit back and just, niggas be so in a rush to get to the streets. That's where a lot of niggas fail at. Like, a lot of you niggas ain't got no job. A lot of you niggas stayed up to about 4 in the morning. So why is you trying to get right back out there at 11? Y'all niggas ain't waking up to about 6 p.m.
Yes.
So from the time you woke up to the time your crew wakes up, what are you really doing with your time? You not peeking out the window, seeing if nigga the police riding around, see who been going to jail, seeing if it's hot or good, nigga to come out and do your thing. Like, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Oh man.
Like, but it's just, you know, it's so hard for a motherfucker to listen to somebody, because like I said, we all think that we all got the best ideas. You feel me? We all think we got the best ideas, and that's why we continue to not succeed. I won't say fail, but just not succeed. A lot of motherfuckers will shake your hand and stab you in the back, but a lot of motherfuckers gotta understand, if they shaking your hand, they've been waiting for you to pass them up so they can stab you in the back. Because now you in front of them and you ain't looking behind you. So, you know. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I see y'all tuning in, man. Like, we do got shit to do. Oh no, we did the call in at 6, huh?
Yep, at 6.
Damn, see, a nigga just been on here for 25 minutes with you, and a nigga, like, you feel me, feeling like it been an hour.
Yep.
Nah, man. What happened? He can't hear you. He got on his AirPods.
What?
You want me to look at the game?
Yeah.
Where's the black paper?
Yeah, where at?
No better.
No, I'm talking about where on what TV? The one in the living room?
Yeah, you
Is somebody watching TV?
No.
You better make sure.
Where's the
The backpack party in the house.
you
You should have been hooked it up too. That's fucked up.
didn't say nothing.
You knew he wanted. I told you when you got here to hook it up.
He doesn't say nothing.
I just be being cool with it, man, because like it means a lot, bro. Just because like I look at it like going back and forth with my kids, it's just like when I get older and they when they get older, sometimes they gonna think back like even on some funny shit like damn, me and my dad used to go back and forth, but then it'd be like like damn, like okay, me and my dad used to go back about the stupid shit all the time. All right, I ain't gonna do this one then because I know it's stupid. Like you never know how it turned out. Like I just ain't never. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no dad, so you feel me? I try to do everything. You feel me? And shit.
See, a lot of times when you do that with your kid, when they get out on the streets or when they're dealing with other kids in school, they've already developed that level of discernment to know, okay, I'm not going to go back and forth with you.
Yeah, I think a lot of people let they kids be brought up and you feel me trained by like the media and outside influences and shit. Like I just feel like it ain't like I tell people like them ain't your kids. It ain't none of your business. You feel me? And if I tell my sons, nigga, if you tell somebody some of our business, like you getting your ass whooped, I'm gonna whoop your ass again. Because nowadays you can't even whoop, you can't even chastise your child now. And then they wonder why little Timothy sitting in the movie theater itching for it to go off so he could kill everybody because his mom never whooped his ass, and then she said we don't say no in this house, and then when somebody got in the real world and told his ass no, he couldn't handle it, and now he's like everybody must die.
You're not lying. That's exactly how that shit go off.
These my sons, like, I'm gonna be real 100. Like, them niggas be disrespectful to me. Like, because I really allow it, but they don't do that shit to nobody else. And if they do that shit, boy, they know what's happening. They what I'm saying, they do good in school, get good grades and shit. But I let them do that because it's like when I trip on you, oh man, damn, I know I fucked up. Feel me? So it just be like, it's cool to be your child friend, but you gotta let them understand that you that friend with authority. You that friend that could whip their ass. You that friend that could put them on punishment and take shit away. So it's a different type of friendship. You know what I'm saying? And you always gotta make them.
Hey, I need another parent's perspective on this. So with my son, he don't talk back to me or nothing like that, but certain family members be trying the fuck out of my son, and he only 5 years old. So I let him talk back to them. Be a little disrespectful, check them sometimes. Am I wrong?
I mean, one thing about family members is they do funny shit like pick on little kids and say shit to little kids and shit, which is fucked up. It don't make it no better when you allow your child to be disrespectful to him. Is it warranted? It's like, yeah, like just leave my fucking child alone. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You gotta like at the same time though, you gotta have that talk with that adult, with that family member. Like, look, you don't like my son being disrespectful to you, and I don't like my son coming back telling me that you be fucking with him. So you need to, you know what I'm saying? If you're not abusing my child or just being funny or you know what I'm saying, just pushing him around doing boy shit, he don't like it and you need to stop. Straight up. Like it's not about confrontation. It's about a lot of people don't want to hear the truth. Because sometimes people already feel how they feel that this person already gonna react this way. But like I tell people, you're not responsible for whatever somebody create in their mind about you, and somebody else is not responsible for what you create in your mind about them. So therefore, you feel that way, especially in your situation. It's a family member. nigga, hey, my son don't like that shit, bro. Like, nigga, you feel me? Don't turn my son into not liking you, like, nigga. Fuck.
Right, like you may seem like he laughing, but he really don't like
Yeah,
it.
like he don't like that shit, and you know, some children, you know, are put in that situation that they can't, you know, they think that, you know, by telling on, you know, a family member like he be fucking with me, like you know, they feel like they'll wait till too long, and it's just like, nigga, fuck that shit. Like, nigga, my son don't like that shit now. Okay, you're not gonna stop. Okay, well, we're not fucking with you. Because it comes down to, if you know what I'm saying, I'm telling you, a kid don't like what you're doing to him as an adult, it should be understandable. But then if you don't, it's just like, all right, nigga, you made your side and I made my side. And you feel what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that, but you know, sometimes, you know, as a parent, you know, that's your protection. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Give me a safety TV in there, please.
That's real.
Well, nobody's using our checks.
Okay. Oh, I'm finna go ahead and hook this TV up for my son. I think for y'all, well, you could wait, or you feel me? What? Because I gotta go hook this TV up.
If you pop back on, I'll pop back on.
All right, I'm gonna leave it on, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna tell you to call back.
All
All
right.
right. Come on.
Huh?
Come on.
Oh, okay. When he did the Green Power, in no way movie, but just as bad. Alright, I'm back. What happened? Y'all not for Dead by Daylight? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
Come on.
What y'all talking about?
Yeah. I got you, TP. Don't even worry about it.
Hey, yo.
Hey, what it is, man?
Oh, I'm low-key about to start cooking right now.
What you
I know
cooking,
it's
man? You don't know
late.
how to cook, man.
I'm making chicken noodle soup.
Oh, that's easy as fuck.
You know, it's pretty easy. I'm still kind of making it from scratch, though. I got the noodles, got the chicken,
Come on,
but I'm
man.
doing
From scratch,
canned
my ass.
vegetables.
You throwing that Prego big can chicken noodle soup in there with a little bit of your own seasoning and throwing that shit. You feel me? Stop it. You
I
can't cook
wish
like
that I
that.
was that. I wish I was that lazy. I'm not.
What you say? You from Florida?
I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, but I am a permanent resident of the South.
Okay. Nebraska, yeah, y'all always eating them warm up foods.
Don't do us.
I'm just saying,
I
nigga,
grew
that
up on
shit.
Campbell's and
Yeah,
Hamburger
see,
Helper,
look,
but
what I tell you, that warm up food, that real easy, you feel me? Y'all grew up on that warm up food, you feel me?
Yes.
You know? You grew up on like what, like a like in a big, like a small town, like a house with a gang of yard, or like, you know, a community house, shit like that.
I started out in the projects. Both of my grandmas owned their own property, so they had yards. So it's kind of like a mix of both worlds, really. Like, you got your mom house and she living cheap and y'all off a Hamburger Helper, but when you go to your grandma house, she actually cooking stuff, making stuff from scratch. So it's kind of like both sides.
It wasn't like, for me, I grew up kind of like two different worlds, but it was better, especially eating wise, with my black family, right? Because like when I would go to my white family, they not really white, they Indian, but you know, they grew up being more on the Irish side than anything, right? But they recognize their Indian side, but you know, like they food was very bland. They really didn't eat like, you know what I'm saying? They ate like pigeons and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Rabbit. They always ate on time and shit. So it was like, that was the only thing I kind of didn't like about that. You feel me? Son, Poodle, go get my charger to my computer from right there off that island. Not by Zaire phone on the other side by the stove. It's plugged into the little thing. Yeah, but it was cool because it was a different experience. Like, you feel me? I would come from like really like where it's going down at, like, you know what I'm saying, crack houses with the lines, like, you feel me, gang by, like, and then I would go to Redondo Beach. And my auntie stayed like what 5 blocks from the beach. Like, you feel what I'm saying? They had a big ass house, bro. My sister we stayed out there one time for like, I think it was like a couple of years or something. She went to school out there and shit. Like, it was different. Okay. So like but this is when I'm young. My sister a little older than me, but I'm speaking like even from her age, because I look at me and my sister like same experience, same time, even though she older than me. But I look at it like, you know, even for her, like, you know what I'm saying, it was pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, like shots, but you feel me, not really a hold on, thanks. Okay. Yeah, it was it was cool, man. I ain't gonna front and what I'm saying, be like, what I'm saying, it wasn't like it was cool growing up out there. Especially being like that was my first experience too, like, being around, Caucasians to where they didn't lock their doors. I'm talking about like literally never lock their doors, bro. And me coming from where I'm coming from, nigga, I'm one day out there playing around, skateboarding up and down the hills and shit. I'm like, man, damn, they really don't lock their doors around here. So, nigga, I walked to one of my friends' house, nigga. I open the door, the shit unlocked. So I start going down the street, going to everybody's house. I get to like the 6th, 7th house. Nigga, I'm opening the door. They in the living room. They like, hey, ooh. They like, Matthew's in the backyard in the pool, I'm like, nah, I was saying if Matthew wanted to come outside and go skateboarding and shit. Nigga, I ran home, told my sister, like, damn, they don't be like, she was like, dummy, don't be doing that shit. And ooh, like, what I'm saying? Because we was the only like African, black, Negro, whatever. We was the only ones in the whole community. I'm talking about the whole community. And my family, my grandmama grew up in that house. You feel what I'm saying? So my mama grew up in that house. So my family been around that community for a long time. So it was like, damn, nigga got the little situations, but it was always like motherfuckers wanted to hang out with my sister, hang out with me, like, what I'm saying? Like, it was cool, but I go over there, and I'm not from over there, because I go over there with the karate shoes on, the little black ones with the brown slide and shit on them. Yeah, bro, with the, with the cut off jeans, what I'm saying, with the Ocean Pacific tank top shirt on and shit. You know what I mean? Like, they coming out with Jordache and shit, but it was cool, bro. So like, but I'm not gonna say I didn't fit into that world. I never had no lane in that world. I was never, because even my own family, nigga, was kind of like racist, bro. Like, for real. Like, it was like, oh, I fuck with y'all because, y'all family, but what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you feel me? I don't grown up, heard the N-word, like all that shit. Like, I got a cousin right now. She my favorite cousin. Because she used to be right there in Redondo Beach, nigga, with me too. Like, so when we link back up, after all these years, she be doing her white thing and all that. So we link back up. I'm like, man, you be saying nigger. She was like, oh my God, no. I'm like, man, knock that shit off. We smoking weed. I'm like, knock that shit off, bro. This is why I say Igot5 Let's Talk, because of shit like this. We smoking and shit. She like, oh, this some good weed. We start talking about the weed, so I throw it back in. I'm like, look, man, I done said cracker, all that shit. Like, I know when you be in traffic. She like, yeah, I done said it. I'm like, look, come on, bro. I'm like, you grew up around Auntie Woochie Woo. She was like, yeah, but it's not for you guys. And like, I understand that. And the reason why me and her so cool is because not only did she understand it wasn't cool, I felt that she realized, like, damn, I really do got some real black people in my family, and it ain't, that shit's not kosher. Like, you feel me? And now we like this, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, like, now you see my aunties and them that I'm talking about, like, you were seeing, like, they look racist. They look racist as fuck. But that's why I tell motherfuckers, like, what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter where you come from. You feel what I'm saying? Because, nigga, I got aunties that stay right outside the reservations. I got aunties that stay in the desert. Nigga, that's like, what I'm saying? Nigga, you feel me? Living off welfare and shit. Like, and they white. So it don't matter where you come from. Once the government, nigga, sets their sights on, nigga, beating you down or trying to hold you down, they gonna do that. You feel me? But, what I'm saying? They done showed everybody else. Well, they done showed everybody you have to stick together. But they pick on the black community so much to where, and they do so much decision and so much snitching within the black community to make them not trust each other. You feel me? And and that shit makes nobody trust black people. That shit don't make black people trust black people.
Yeah. And then, like, one thing that I've been noticing a lot is that, because, you know, as a group of people here on this same big ass piece of land, been able to have the conversation a little bit more, and it's like, I don't want to call out any specific racial groups, but it's like certain people from the other side, they're like, yeah, we don't judge y'all, but we kind of notice how you at least talk to each other, and we don't want you talking to us like that, so that's why we kind of keep our distance.
But let me ask you this though: how do you demand or ask somebody else or another race for respect when you don't even respect your own race, or you don't even stand up for your own race?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They notice that, like we don't think about. I don't want to say we don't really think about it as I do, but I don't know if a lot of other people think about how they're viewed in the public.
Once you,
or they be thinking, go ahead.
Once you grow up, you know what type of situation you growing up in. You know, if you growing up, nigga being viewed as a nigga, whether you black, white, whatever. If you act like the black people, you getting viewed and treated like them. If you over here and trying to be like these people, we gonna have some mercy on you, but you can't be black. And that's what it is. Like when a Karen acts like a Karen, her environment and the shit that she believes in is that she believes that people are gonna stand behind her. One, because she's white. Two, because white people have that thing that every white person is right. So this is what they believe in. You can't really fault them for believing and trying to stand up for what they believe in, even though it's wrong. But black people, even though that they have a right not to be treated that way, won't stand up. I mean, you use your phones for everything else. Every time you get into it with somebody, whip that motherfucking phone out, say whatever you want to say to them, because nigga, in the state of law, you feel me? Wherever you at, you know what I'm saying, know the law. But talking shit to somebody, as long as you're not speaking violently, threatening them, saying what you will do to them, calling them bitches and telling them this and that, that ain't shit. Treat a Karen the same way they treating you. Come on, bro. If the police take you to jail, don't say nothing about you got the whole thing on camera. Just keep recording. If they take you to jail, lock your phone, get back out, go get a lawyer, show them the whole thing, see if you got a lawsuit, and tell them you want to sue all three of them. It don't take Johnny Crocker and all. It's so many lawyers out here that's ready to sue motherfuckers. But you gotta be in the right. You gotta know how to antagonize somebody. And if they do something to you, you still in the right. It don't matter, bro. It's too many thirsty motherfuckers out here. And they really looking for lawsuits because they know how they gonna spend it on some racial shit and get a gang of money. And fuck all that. You feel me? It's man. Hey, look, y'all, viewing, call in, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't just view, call in. Stop playing. But, you know, like growing up in Redondo Beach, like tapping in with, I won't say accepted, right? I never dove into that culture as in being, you know, like half white, I would say, because I grew up in a different culture. But I recognize the fact of the two different worlds of how, you know what I'm saying, some motherfuckers from an early age, motherfuckers look at different people and treat people, you know, with even within my own family. Because when I grew up older, I was like, damn, like I know some that reckon, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying my whole family was like that. Like, I have some family that, you know what I'm saying, like one of my aunties, I feel like she racist as fuck, but she used to be one of my favorite aunties. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I have some that's cool because
I think a lot of us more than we want to admit grew up like that.
no, not but see, I think it's not just for the Caucasian community. That's any community. Like if your parents grew up 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, anything below the 80s, right? They done said some racist shit. They done like damn sure people underneath the 80s and below her grew up hating black people and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because I grew up, not liking nobody else because of the way I seen other people treat black people. So, what I'm saying? It's like a reverse. It's always been like that. But I was able to sit back and see that and be like, even as a kid, like, man, I don't like that shit. Why? Because when I go over here to Redondo Beach, even though motherfuckers want to play with me and be cool with me, it's still motherfuckers trying to be funny because I'm black. And then when I go back home, what I'm saying? I had uncles that was like, oh, nigga, you want to be light-skinned, nigga? Nigga, you nigga, this. And it's like, want to be light-skinned, nigga, I was born like this. You feel me? So I seen the two different type of worlds of, the two different ways of thinking and shit. And it always baffled me because, like, even as a youngster, that kind of would baffle me because I seen the two worlds not get along, right? That I seen like, this world that's supposed to be so good and had all the answers. This white world was abusing this black world that I come from. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So then when I go to school and a nigga know how to read, write, everything good, nigga learning and using his abilities, just like, you feel me? It be different things. But I always was able to draw back and to see that I can do this, even though I come from this.
So you smoke this cigarette?
Yeah.
I ain't got one.
And but that was the good thing. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I didn't fit in here as a child, and I didn't really fit in here as a child, as an adult, I still was able to pave my own way. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like from being able to grow up over there on Redondo Beach and seeing a whole different life and coming back over here and seeing a whole different life, I was able to always be like, man, you know what? Shit is different. And you know what I'm saying? I got to accept that. I can't just be on the fact that, it's two different worlds. You got to make them worlds collide together. They won't never come together for everybody, but you can make it happen. And that's why now I'll be like, I understand racism. Do I agree with it? Do I think it's cool? Hell no. But you got to think about it. Like a motherfucker that grew up in the Appalachian Mountains or grew up in Georgia or North Carolina, South Carolina in the 50s. And you can't tell me that they wasn't racist. Just like if you grew up in Georgia, if you grew up in Mississippi and Alabama and Florida, you can't tell me you wasn't racist against white folks. It's the times. It's the times, but that don't mean you can't elevate through the times. The reason why it's so much mass confusion going on right now, because the people that been holding the power for so many generations and decades don't have that. Niggas is saying they don't got the answers no more. Like, bro, you've been on some bullshit. Every time I ask you for advice, it go good for 2 weeks and then nigga, I lose everything. They tired of doing that. Motherfuckers is like, fuck that. I'm gonna start my own shit and I'm gonna fail. If I'm gonna lose everything, you feel me? And that's how a lot of people, like a lot of Caucasians and Hispanics is able to accumulate that because they think of, if I'm gonna fail with my shit. But we as black people, we have failed for everything, but not for we'll try to succeed, get knocked off on everything else, but we won't do what we supposed to do. You feel what I'm saying? It's weird. And people will be like, oh, I know that. Nigga, that's beating a dead horse with a stick. And yeah, it is. But the horse not dead. The horse playing possum, stupid bitch. You know what I mean? It's only one word that make the whole world either like like somebody or not like somebody. And that one word is difference. I'ma like you even if you like me because you got a little difference to you. I'ma not like you if you not like me. It's the difference, bro. It all comes down to the difference. Hamburgers, Wendy's, or McDonald's. It comes down to the difference.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm playing this Michael Myers, bro.
Let's go cut down to the difference, man. Did you hear about Megan Thee Stallion getting that deal with Netflix?
Oh shit.
Yeah, you heard about it?
Off of what though?
She got an exclusive deal to where she get first look at all TV series to Netflix, like up and coming shows and all that. She get the first look to say, I think this will go. I want to produce this. I want to direct this. The only other people but the only other people that's up there is like Leonardo DiCaprio, Steven Spielberg, and Beyonce. That's a good thing though.
I can't speak about that unbiased.
I mean, speak about it biasly. You gotta speak. That's the thing about it. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? I got fired. Let's talk real talk. If it ain't gonna be real talk, the only thing about this platform is this. If you can't respect the authors, you feel me, telling you that you're doing too much, then we'll carry on the conversation without you. But like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing really off limits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could talk about whoever. It don't matter. It's supposed to be real anyway.
I'm gonna say this. That is very surprising, but I'm glad that they found something for her that will be productive.
So what you say that wasn't productive for her then? Her music career? The Popeyes hot sauce?
I'm just like, do people like? I'm just now coming to this level of understanding that, like I said earlier, some people think that any publicity is good publicity.
It really
and they're
is,
not
though.
Really worried about their image.
No,
and
listen.
It's like, okay.
Bro, quit running, bro.
If you worry about, listen, the image is the only time you worry about the image, really, is to get in the door. Once you in the door, it is designed for you to make a hole to where the image is destroyed. Now you working with me. If you don't destroy the image and you let people deal business with the image, that's what you got to do. If you don't get in and then say, hey, I'm in here now. And the majority of motherfuckers that be like, hey, I'm in here now, it may take them 2-3 years, but once they get that bag, somebody's sitting back and they like, oh, they still here? Let me do something with them. Let me drop this 500,000, 50,000 on them. You supposed to run with it. But motherfuckers come in and they be like, oh, this is why NBA YoungBoy so hot. He didn't come in with an image. He came in with who the fuck I am. And that's what kids love. Kids is telling their parents, look, this is who I am. Like this, like, let me be me. And now that he getting criticized after all these years, he only been in the game not even 6 years. Now he got to put paint on his face because now he feel like that's what people want to see. But this is who you seeing. But behind that, I'm still able to be me. But it shouldn't be like that. You should be able to accept whoever somebody is for whatever they is. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to work with them, you can't have standards, rules, and regulations set up to where they not allowing you to either make business or go around certain people. Like it's just like me. I don't have no problem.
It's hard when you see a person go from what they was before the thing to what they are now. Like it's just personally, it's just like, okay, so this is what you took this and wanted to turn this into for real. I didn't know that.
You didn't, but now you know. The thing about it now is Do we continue? Me, if it was lucrative, I would continue on the grounds within my own knowledge that they are capable of anything. So every move that I make, I'm gonna make that move to where I solidify myself if they do anything. And that's the name of the game. But if you're looking at somebody and you say, damn, you changed and all this, you forget. You don't even know if they was really like that because you was too stuck on the image. You was too stuck on the character. It's called entertainment.
It's like how
if you looking at an entertainer,
how malleable is an individual, how much you can mold them into something that's going to fit your what you have in mind for your business and your ideas and things.
Listen, if you're not making money moves with that person, you shouldn't be concerned of how they flip-flop. Turn that down a little bit, son.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Turn that down a little bit. You shouldn't be concerned with that. You shouldn't let that alter your ego or your feelings. Like, the only people that should really matter is the people that's like getting, you know what I'm saying, getting the bag with you. Like you was talking about Megan Thee Stallion. To me, it was like, you was like, why would, like, to me, I took it as like, why would they give it to her? Like, that's so dumb. Like, you know, she don't know nothing.
No, absolutely not. Because she's an educated person. It's just,
I don't feel she educated. Educated how,
people
though?
Change their roles. It's to me, it's interesting. So
but see, because you never,
but it's interesting.
You never look at it. It's like, to me, like one person I like to like study person wise, entertainment wise, is Tupac, because what's when people say it's interesting, they are looking at an entertainer. Interesting. Their job is to make it interesting. Once you follow somebody for hella years, you're no longer interested. You like the person or that character, whoever that is. You're gonna look past whatever it is and still be able to say, I fuck with that person. You feel me? You got to be able to sit back and ask yourself, on what level is it? You feel me? Am I looking at them on the entertainer? Me, I look at Megan Thee Stallion as something that needs to be done, because it's a lot of people out here that know good movies, poetry, got ideas, but it's a well that ain't been tapped into yet. We don't really know how much entertainment knowledge she has, how much whatever she has. We've never seen her in that type of atmosphere. So now her being able to direct, that means she's getting the shots of how people will receive it through the camera. Also getting the first looks to say, hey, I think this is gonna blow. That's somebody saying that's saying, hey, I think this is going to work for our community, or, you know, even as a business wise, I think this would be good for the business. That's good, because if she does good in that's going to bring more people. You feel me? That's like NBA YoungBoy, you know, hate to keep throwing him out there, but he's one of the reasons why YouTube has blowed up. I credit him first, Soulja Boy, and then NBA YoungBoy. Everybody was using it for research and all that, but not really like music until NBA YoungBoy came along. Like, you feel me? He, like, it was niggas doing it, but wasn't doing it on his level. Like, it was like, I'm tired of waiting for everybody else. I'm finna just put this out here and see if it works. And that's the same thing with, like, you feel me? I'm gonna pick this person to see if they can pick the right movies for this geographical location. And if it don't work, you feel me? They should be able to say, hey, we should give somebody it. Like, don't just say, hey, they just the only person that's making that could vouch for the community. No, but I think it's a good thing, especially even as a woman, as a black woman, because black women, they highly abuse their power and they underrate their power. You feel me? Because once they get the power, like this type of power, they become the self-sufficient, which isn't good. You feel what I'm saying? And but also it gives the clarity that You know what I'm saying? You can have a job like this and still wash dishes or still, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a good thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So also,
I think that is an interesting business move because personally, I stopped fucking with Netflix a long time ago because of their selection. So for
but
them to decide to switch up things in that sort of way, it's like good on both parts. You know what I'm saying? Like unexpected moves type shit.
but look what the movies did to like Amazon and Netflix actors. They shit was selling out. I'm talking about going big. And they telling them that they couldn't get an award for that. But then people started being like, you know what, fuck the movies. We watching the new Netflix special.
Yeah.
So the award show started saying, you know what? We gotta stop, we gotta get into this somehow. George Clooney, everybody started doing Netflix movie specials and all that. It take time, but you gotta, that's why you gotta search for that thing that's always kind of like ahead of its time, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Always. It's like the hustle, bro. Like, it's like, I'm gonna use females for example. See, females, when they getting over on niggas and shit, right? You feel me? They looking for the nigga that's either tender dick, tender hearted, or always pillow talk, because it's so much easier to get shit from them before they catch on that they tricking. Once they find out they tricking, they like, bitch, like, I ain't tripping. I done met 3-4 more niggas since you. So you feel me? That's the same way with ideas. Like, you feel me? You gotta have this one idea and be like, well, okay, I got 3 more over here. You know what I'm saying? So when this develop, boom, I could take some of that money, throw it over here. Or if they run off, I ain't tripping because I got 2 more ideas over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be able to do that. And I think that, you know, we put too many people in the bag that be like, oh, they rap, so that's all they do. They can't act, they can't do this. Like, hell no, man. Like, so I think like by them giving her that bag to venture out on that type of level, I hope that she don't fumble it though. You know, because she a well likable female though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's, you know, she ain't no stupid breezy. You feel what I'm saying? Even on like what's going on with her and my boy with the whole shooting incident and all that. But
let's not even go there.
But all right, please. So you know, even though we was just talking good about her, you think she a snitch for doing what she doing?
I think that she was not prepared for that.
It don't matter. Okay, she wasn't prepared, but she's still going on with the situation that he shot her. Now you coming up out of the ghetto, you coming up out of the hood, you know what's up. Okay, you know you got shot either.
Yes, I already know what's up. You already know what's up. Shit.
I feel like, you feel me, like that's something. But then also though, I feel like, you know, that also, I don't condone no nigga hitting a female, right? But some females, they spirit be more stronger, you know, and there is some niggas out here that's weak, can't fight, whatever. But I feel like what really, you know what I'm saying, came about, whoever shot her, right? She was running her mouth too much. She I don't think she no buster, but she was running her mouth too much to where a motherfucker was like, all right, I'm finna Harlem Night you. I'm gonna shoot you in your pinky toe.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you, okay, like, you got that, but
that was all a networking situation gone wrong where you should have thought about all the angles, what type of personality the dude really was. If you didn't know him like that, then you should have never been alone with the nigga.
But that comes from people, you know what I'm saying, talking so much and talking so quick, talking about what type of person they really are. Oh, nigga, I ain't no rap person. As soon as the situation come up, they don't know how to think so quick, and they be like,
you're not even supposed to be having those kind of conversations. Like, I know it's exciting for you to be in this world and, you know, rubbing elbows with all these people, but you're not supposed to be having that deep of a conversation. Like, it's supposed to be boundary.
Did you
when it comes to the business.
Did you follow my Instagram?
Yeah, I got you on Instagram.
Did you see that when I posted about the Draco the Ruler Associate K7? Did you read that?
I I read it. Do I understand that? No.
Okay.
I do not. I don't know about that specifically.
Okay. He was one of the dudes that was with Draco, right? The night that the whole situation happened. But right after that, he got on, like somebody wanted to go live with him, like interviewing, right? And when he got on the live, as soon as he got on there, he started naming names of the ones that were supposed to be involved. And now the police use that to say that they got the right to investigate YG and them camp.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
See, now, I can understand, right? You dry snitch, you did all that, and you could say, but now you could come back and even tell the police, like, you feel me? Well, shit, nigga, that's what I thought. That's what everybody was saying around me. So now it could be thrown back out there as hearsay. Bro. But that type of shit right there get motherfuckers, nigga, what side you gonna be on? You gonna stand by this statement that you said, or you gonna change it up? And I think like she should have been changed it up.
No way.
I see what you said. Like when I was watching all that unfold, and they was just showing the clip of her walking out the car or whatever, she was limping or whatever. I was like, I hope while she is limping over here to this curb, she's thinking about her story that she gonna stick to. And me personally, my story would have been, I'm not saying nothing.
Man, her best story was I was playing with a gun and shot myself in the foot. Tomorrow morning, I'm having my brothers go over there and whoop his ass. But you know, that's the good thing about the industry, though.
And then you getting females, you're getting other women involved, saying their opinions and their side of the story. And then, of course, that's going to get more males involved. And it's not supposed to be battle of the sexes right now. Like,
nah, but I think that people also got to understand, though, that, you know, like, that's the type of shit, all that type of shit right there that's unfolding with her and him, that's industry shit. That's entertainment shit. Like, that's the type of shit that happened on in the entertainment world. Why? Because it's like, certain things you don't mix. You don't put water in your gas tank. You don't put water in your oil. You could put gas in it. It's certain type of water, H2O chemicals that you can't put mixed with oil, but vast majority of them you can't. And when you try to mix, you being a real stomped down, you feel sectional bitch onto, let's just say he was a pee-wee type nigga, wasn't really, you know, hard, but not for her.
Let's just say he didn't really come into his own yet.
Yeah, he didn't mount up to what she was putting out. So, you feel me? She won already. She won. Even when, let's just say that he did shoot her. Let's just say allegedly he shot her, right? Even by him shooting her, she still won. And she should just be like, you know what? That nigga's a bitch. He couldn't handle me. But that's the entertainment shit. She's gonna get away with tattletale. She's gonna get away with saying that he shot her. That's entertainer shit, and like people need to understand, like, and get away with, should understand and know that the shit you see in the entertainment world, it's money behind them type of people. So they gonna go make some deals. They gonna make some deals to keep them out.
She got big ass deals, and then the networking that they cause Tory to do is ridiculous. Like now he's up their elbows with people he probably never would have. That's making.
But it been good for both of them. It been good for both of them.
Yeah, you're right.
It been good for both of them. Yeah. But the cold thing about it, when the curtains close, he could be going to prison because she tattletale.
Not him.
Straight up.
No.
Straight up.
Nah, that's BS. That's BS.
Yeah,
There's no way
you feel
that
me?
they should be able to crawl to victory. There is no way you should be able to just crawl to victory.
The bitch that killed, you remember seeing the police officer bitch that pulled the nigga over, and he had a warrant, and he was on probation. He tried to get back in the car and get on, and she shot him.
That's BS.
Yeah, that bitch got found guilty.
Oh no, that's bias.
Yo, yeah, that bitch got found guilty on
Well,
all
pinhead, bro.
accuses, on all accounts.
Bro, I swear to God, you send me one more video.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
Bro.
That was definitely one thing that was
How
kind
come I
of.
didn't get mine?
I was like, man, I hope
Like,
the police know if they can get touched too. Like, not even like people in the streets, but come on, you got to be held accountable to
here
some
it is.
degree.
You do. Puda, you hungry?
Yes.
Y'all want some chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
Go ask Ghost if he wants some. Yeah, man.
Who did I get?
Yeah, man. I think females need to get behind a nigga that, like, you know, whether they need to, like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's the time right now where females know they worth and need to get behind a nigga that they could, like, you know, like, not mold, but like worthy of being worthy of molding. And you feel me? Because, you know, it's nothing like when, you know, like, the black nation come to its powers again, and then it's like you one of the ones sitting back, like, looking like a jackass because you always doubted them. I think it's like us. I think we need to get back to, like Tupac said, you know what I'm saying, praising our sisters, and, you know, also, like, praising the brothers though. And niggas gotta also know, like,
he said he
you know,
to go up.
all right, close the door. It's like niggas gotta start being in their own to be like, now, you know, like, fuck all that. Like, you still here, I cheated, you cheated, whatever the circumstances is. If we gonna move on from here, we gotta be a blessing to each other, to where even if we leave from right now, if we break up right now, we still learn something from each other. You feel me? But I think that it's time that learning from each other is building for each other, not looking for it to break up. But you put that stipulation there. But I think it's time for, you know what I'm saying? I think it's our time though.
I think that you're right. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
And then also, let me go ahead and say this. I feel like, I'm just saying this randomly. If you know that your type is really a square ass nigga, then just go ahead and date a square ass nigga. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
No, it's not, but it all go to what you like. And if you know you like the what we gonna call hood nigga, that's cool. But every hood nigga ain't no dumb nigga. Every hood nigga, it's a hood scared nigga. You just gotta find. It's just like going to search for tomatoes when you finna cook tacos. You're not gonna finna go get the first tomato you see. You gonna go search for it until you find the right tomato that's good, nice and hard, and you feel me, where you could cut up and get what you want out of there. That's the same thing with looking for a female or a male.
He's missed streams before, and PG always lets him off easy because he's so chill and he can get out of any situation. We need to do better.
Hell yeah, like, that's just, you know what I'm saying? I just want I just want us as a people to show these motherfuckers, show even us, the ones that's inside our race, that's doubting that anything that we do and that we fuck with always blow up. But even if it's just me, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it start from nowhere. Watch, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, this Igot5LetsTalk, it's gonna be a big platform though, man. A real big platform. You feel me?
Especially now because, like we were talking about earlier, a lot of the people who mastered this type of thing years ago, they're ready to move on to something else, or they've entirely given up. It's like,
but it's like
the pay was being.
But it's like this. After so many years, right? And hold on. It's like this. After so many years, you know what you could give, right? And to give credit to females, they keep trying and shit. And a lot of niggas just don't see what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? They don't You know what I'm saying? So, like a lot of motherfuckers say, how could you not make this relationship work, but go get in another relationship and make it work? That's because they paying attention and you wasn't. You feel me?
Yep. Exactly.
So it's, you know, after a certain amount of time, it's like, man, I'm cool. You feel what I'm saying? But sometimes just because you take a break or, you know what I'm saying, you know where you want to be at, you shouldn't create a situation to where you can't go back. Because some people know who they want to grow with. Some people know, you know what I'm saying, the enjoyment of, you know what I'm saying, winning with somebody. So, you know, it's nothing wrong with going to get that. But then there's some people that just fuck it over, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying, it's also your fucking problem for wasting your time that fucking long. So, like, just like you could blame them, you need to blame yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing to solidify yourself if this relationship didn't work. Now you telling me, oh, I wasted all my time on you. Like, no, bitch, you wasted all your time on me, because the half of the time you wasted on me is given. The other half, bitch, you wasted that. So you wasted all your time. Bitch, you were supposed to, if this don't work, bitch, I'm supposed to be over here. Like, but so females, you know, that's another thing. But a lot of niggas be on that bullshit, because I was one of them niggas, bro. I ain't never gonna lie. Like, what? Like, get a job, huh? Bitch, I'm selling dope, bitch. I'm robbing, I'm scavenging, bitch. Like, job. Hell no, I'm going to job. I'm going to work just to get fired on purpose. On purpose. I'm smoking weed in front of the building. You feel me? I'm turning up and I'm walking around that mother listening to Mac Dre, fizzing and shit. You feel me? Gigging. You know, they like, man, you can't have this nigga here. I was one of them niggas. Like, man, I'd rather be in the streets, bro. Like, I ain't gonna eat that much anyway. But I had no respect. I was abusing the fact that of helping out. I was abusing the fact of, you know, paying rent, taking care of myself. So, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I was able to always have it in my mind. And then when shit did start going right for me, it's like, okay, I threw away money. I did all this and it didn't work. So now, you know, God was able to bless me with a real good job, and you feel me? Shit, nigga, now I just use it for what it is, man. So I tell motherfuckers, you could get a good job, nigga, and look nice. Nigga, you ain't gotta have on gold. Nigga, rock my Muslim beads and my Buddha piece, nigga, and I still be busting. Like, that's what it's about. You don't have to go with the crowd, bro. You don't, I mean, you can go with the crowd, but you don't, nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's a gang of ways out here, bro, to make it work for you, bro. Like, really, nigga, you could, nigga, wear, nigga, some black label jeans and a good tee and some good shoes and still look fly. Bitches do it, niggas just be too much. It just be too many image riding motherfuckers out here, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
I call them what I call them, walking mannequins. I call them walking mannequins, because no matter what, somebody else is dressing them and somebody else is telling them how to stand. So niggas be out here walking mannequins. But, you know, like I always say, I don't got the best answers. I don't got all the solutions. But just by talking, even just to you, you know, I'll be able to see shit differently and come up with different, you know, ideas and shit. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? You know, motherfuckers be wanting to build empires on drug empires, right? Like, ooh, nigga, I got it on lockdown here in Nebraska, nigga. Ooh. But what about if you use that game for something that's good though? You feel me? What if you, you know what I'm saying? All right, look, this how you make yourself a hot commodity. Boom. I got some loyal followers down here, down there. All right, look, you know what I'm saying? For the next 30 days, I'm going to pick a date. I'm going to go down here and I'm going live for the next 30 days and doing interviews with people down here, authentic type shit. Nigga, you lock in. So now, eat whatever business you do, say t-shirt business, you locked in 2 states right there, California and Nebraska. You selling shirts.
Oh, man, that's my thing. That's
Now,
my thing for real. Like,
now
that may not have
whoever in that other state, no family members and shit, and no people in other state, they take, all right, now we finna go out there and do this interview and sell these t-shirts and do this and do that. Man, it's the same way. It's the same thing like with drugs. Like I tell people, you could take the same concept in selling illegal drugs or selling crack and turn it in. Just remove the commodity of crack and in place that with a merchandise, a different merchandise. Because crack is a merchandise. This, I bet you, it's some type of business on Wall Street that's a trading company that buys tons and tons and tons of coke just to sell it in America. And that company is being traded on Wall Street right now. So coke is a commodity. It's a commodity. But also there's also a different type of commodity like technology, chips that's being sold on Wall Street, that you could take that same different type of commodity, which is illegal, and sell it and don't have to worry about nothing. Same concept, different type of merchandise.
That's true.
That's why I tell niggas be like, oh, bro, you be having good ideas. Why you always be talking about them? Because guess what? When God made up that one good idea, the nigga didn't stop him. He didn't stop making up good ideas. So just because I'm talking about this good idea, that means I got some more good ideas, or I could come up with some better ideas. It's not that, you feel me, you gotta the game is sold, not told. It ain't that. Nigga, how you think I got it? I got it for free. I didn't go into school and pay for it. Nah, nigga, you feel me? Hell nah. But look, I'm finna go get my kids something to eat, man. I appreciate you tuning in with me. Hey, call in Sundays, man. Igot5 Let's Talk with me, man. Rock with me, nigga, or nigga, just rock with me. It ain't no other situation, man. You know, it's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the motherfucking job. Igot5 Let's Talk, real talk, man. You feel me? Calling Sundays, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, give it a shot. Call in, see what you could talk about, see how you could feel, get it off your chest, man. It's like therapy, man. You don't want to go to the counselor? Come and fuck with your boy, man. You feel what I'm saying? Man, look, we gonna make this shit, man. You know, it's either gonna make us or break us, man. And we don't like being broke, so it ain't no joke, man. Tap in with your boy. Bingo, gringo. AHP. I mean TP. Hello? Yeah, thank you for rocking with your kid, man. You feel